Live from Los Angeles, welcome back to Good Morning LaLa, and we're very excited to welcome award-winning filmmaker Jason T Gaffney to the show. And today we're talking about his new film, Analysis Paralysis. I love the title,
Thank you.
by the way.
It resonates.
Yeah, been there, done that.
It's all in the name. So tell us about the film.
Well, the film is about a young man who has basically crippling anxiety to the point where he can't make a decision about anything until he plays out every possible scenario and how it could go wrong in his head.
Wow.
And in the film, we get to watch that, and we took a comedic slant on it, so that allowed us to really amp up the comedy and really amp up the scenarios and have some fun with it.
Oh my gosh.
Just love that. When did your
that.
fascination with analysis paralysis begin?
Well, I've been in the industry since I was 6 years old. I started acting on stage and stuff, and when I got older, I figured out I wanted to do films, but filmmaking is expensive, right? Mm-hmm. And so I co-wrote this film with my dad, Ed Gaffney, and we were talking about how can we make a film without breaking the bank, but still have the story be good, because obviously the less money you have for a film, the more hardships come into it. Like there's less locations, less actors. And so we have a family friend named Bill Kuhlman who he was talking to my dad, and he said that, and Bill said basically, you know, it's hard for me to make a business decision. I struggle with it. And so my dad and I started talking about that and fleshing it out. And we were like, wait, what if we went beyond just business? What if we took it into every aspect of his life? Like going to the store or even just walking outside. Yeah.
So today we're talking a lot about, basically taking full responsibility for our life. No one's going to save you. And as a filmmaker, there's points in times, I'm sure, where you're like,
Oh, yeah.
someone's going to discover me, or if I just meet the right person, then we'll get the funds, then whatever.
Yeah.
So was there an actual moment when you went, I just can't wait anymore?
Yeah, I mean, basically, my husband, Matt, went to business school, and we kind of ran the numbers, and we were like, okay, if we crowdfund X number of dollars and we invest X number of our own money, we should be able to make this, and I don't want to wait. And the goal is to make a film a year. And so far, we've been on track.
A film a year? That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's really good.
That's really key in Hollywood, though, and a lot of the conversations creators have been having. Don't wait.
Right.
Create.
Of course, because you can wait until for forever, basically, because no one's gonna go point to you on the street and go like, "That's the guy."
I've been looking for my whole life. Yeah.
I'm sure you've been waiting to make a film. I'm gonna make it rain on you.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
Oh my God.
You know what's funny though?
That's not going to happen?
But
What are you talking
I
about?
will say this though, 99.9% of anyone who moves to Los Angeles with a dream expects and assumes that will happen to them.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
it can be the most devastating thing, but by year 1, 2, and 3,
Right.
they finally realize that's not how it works.
Well, it's because of those stories. We all heard the story about, I'm blanking on the name of the actress, but she was in the soda shop, and then the famous director.
Say Sharp so that happened
Yeah.
to Charlotte Theron inside of a bank.
That's
Yeah.
why I said
Wow.
99.9%.
Yeah.
Here's the
It's not that it can't happen.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just not a good gamble.
But because we hear those stories, everyone assumes, oh, I'm just going to show up, I'll stand on the corner, and then I'm a star.
That's how it worked for
Yeah.
me. Just
Yeah.
kidding. So tell us more about your film. So tell us more about what you're doing. Where is it launching? I don't know anything. Tell us all about it.
So you can actually rent or download it on Amazon, iTunes, or Google Play, and it's on streaming on Deku, which is an LGBTQ kind of Netflix.
Oh, cool.
Awesome.
Right now, and yeah, it's great. And so it's an LGBTQ film. And it's just about them living their lives as if they're just a normal cis straight couple. I wanted to, my production company, My Pet Hippo Productions, I wanted to create films with LGBTQ leads where they are not coming out. There's a ton of coming out stories. There needs to be a ton of coming out stories. We need those out there. But LGBTQ people go on to lead rich, exciting lives post coming out, and we just don't see enough of that in film. So
I cover the whole spectrum.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, yeah. It's beautiful. So what is the most difficult or challenging part for you of creating a film?
Probably the editing process, because I'll write the story how I want to do it, and then I'll crunch the numbers and go, okay, so maybe we can't afford a helicopter for this one. Maybe that's a few films down the line. But really, it's the thing I like most about it is finding a way to make people laugh, because the world right now, as you know, is literally on fire, and there's not enough laughter happening. And so, especially with topics like mental illness, which the main character really struggles with, every Hollywood film paints mental illness as like, I'm lying in bed and I can't do anything and my day is ruined and I can't, and it's like, I've got mental illness and it's not as bad as my main character, but like, I laugh, I enjoy things, I go out, I get sad at times, but then I get happy. And that's really what we see Tyler, the main character's journey, is that like, he finally starts to go out with a guy and he sees the highs and lows of a relationship. And you know, so when making films, I really struggle to make sure that the comedy is there, to make sure that we can talk about
So
deep
true.
things with a lighter air.
Laughter is so healing.
Absolutely.
And it is true because we've all experienced paralysis through analysis for sure. I know I have.
Oh, yeah.
And if I can't laugh at myself
Oh,
or
exactly.
the whole situation,
Then what's the point?
then what's the point of it? So great that you're bringing light and laughter to all of it.
And that
So-
sugar helps the medicine go down. It really does. It's
So
really
just
effective.
please tell everyone where they can find and follow you.
I am on basically all the social media sites. My Twitter handle is @JasonTGaffney. Same with Instagram. You can find me on Facebook, same thing. You can email me, jasontgaffney@gmail.com if you've got.
Well, there you go. You are the
comments or
first guest
questions.
to ever drop their email address.
Yes. Good for you.
Stay tuned. We're back with more on Good Morning La La Land.